Episode 1 of Roots in the Round, presented by Grassroots Entertainment Group. This episode was filmed in front of a live audience on Tuesday, November 16th, 2021, at the Iredell Arts Council's Old Jail Listening Room in Statesville, North Carolina. Made possible in part by We hope you enjoy the show.
So on behalf of Grassroots Entertainment Group, I'm Bryan Olson, and I'm really excited to be here, and I'd like to welcome everybody to episode 1 of Roots in the Round. For tonight's show, we have Mark T. Evans, Dani Kerr, Chase Killough, and Travis Weddington over yonder. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. And tonight's episode is made possible in part by the Iredell Arts Council, 158 on Main, Mooresville Tattoo Company, Waterside Bar and Grill, Brawley Gardens, Piedmont Folkways, and M1 Productions. So we really appreciate all y'all making this possible. And we're just going to get straight to it and get to the first round here. We're going to be doing this in a clockwise fashion. Basically, I'm going to be asking questions and talking to the artists, and we'll be starting with Mark each round, basically, and then going to Dani, and then Chase and Travis. And we're just going to get to know these guys a little bit better this first round. So, Mark, where are you from?
Well, Bryan, I was born in West Virginia, Charleston, West Virginia. But I grew up mostly in North Carolina since I was 12, so I call North Carolina my home for sure.
Nice. When did you start playing music?
Oh, my God. I started playing music when I was probably about 12, and then I put it down. And then I got in trouble one time. I stole my dad's motorcycle, and he got mad. He was ready to kill me, and I thought he was. And I remember that night because I asked him if I could wear my helmet when he gave me my punishment. And he didn't. He didn't say anything. He's like, you know what, son? He says, you're going to be grounded for like 6 months now. He goes, you can do your homework. And he handed me a Martin D18, and he says, you can play this guitar. That's the only 2 things you can do. So I played guitar.
Fair enough.
Didn't do so good on that homework.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are your early influences back when you started playing?
You know, when I first started playing guitar, I really dug Jimi Hendrix a lot. Not that I could play it or even try to attempt to play it, but I got every guitar magazine there was.
You see
and
him a lot in there.
Figure out what chords he used and all that. And Stevie Ray Vaughan was definitely one of the earlier influences. But nice. That was when I was in electric, more playing the electric guitar.
When you were younger.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was just wanting to play leads and just rip it. I didn't know anything other than that.
I can relate.
Yeah.
And so what are your current influences?
Current influences, I'm more Americana these days. Turnpike Troubadours is one of my favorites, like
Nice.
Whiskey Myers. I mean, the man, Chris Stapleton, I love that dude's voice.
Mm-hmm.
He can sing to me anytime.
Me
It
too.
don't even matter. It could be about
ABCs.
dog food, and I like it.
That's about right, man.
Yeah, right.
Cool. Well, now we know a little bit. You want to play a song for us?
Yeah, you know, I think the first one I'm going to play is called No Destination.
Great.
I wrote this song living in Mooresville. I think I just met our buddy Gabe Britton then. And I was not in a band at the time. It was just one of those limbo moments where you're trying to figure out what was going on. You know? I didn't have any destination, nowhere to go.
Gotcha.
So this is just kind of written out of that. In hopes to find somebody to love me. This song's called No Destination. I want you to know it's not my fault, but you wouldn't hear what I had to say. You ran away, you left me here to stay. So I'm packing my bags and I'm gone away. So I'm packing my bags and I'm gone away. Down at the station with no destination. That's when she asked me my name. And she smiled at me, she walked away. And that's when it all became her game. She turned to me and she asked, oh, will you go with me? Well, I'm going away to Spain. Well, I'm going away to Spain. Well, I was just leaving here today. I've gone and thrown it all away. Got so much on my mind, can't get no peace of mind, but she made it all away. I was just leaving here today. I've gone thrown it all away. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time, but she made it all away. I was just leaving here today. I'm gonna throw it all away. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time, but she made it all away. I was just leaving here today. I'm gonna throw it all away. Got so much on my mind, can't even stand the time, but she made it all away. I got so much on my mind, can't get no peace of mind, but she made it all away. Now I'm fading away. Now I'm fading away. Girl, you know you just can't stay. Now I'm fading away. Thank you.
Nice. I've heard that song a bunch of times, and it's really cool to hear it after knowing your story behind it. And I still have one little question about it, though. The line, I've gone away to Spain, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Interesting. What does that
That's
reflect?
reference to Led Zeppelin.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Very nice. Awesome.
Well, you just threw that in there, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, great, y'all. That's Mark Evans for you. We're going to move on to Dani Kerr now. And just going to ask her the same questions that we went through with Mark. Where are you from, Dani?
So I'm from right here in Statesville, North Carolina. So the West Iredell side.
Born and raised?
Don't judge me for that, unless it's a good thing.
Nice. So when did you start playing?
Oh man, so it's kind of a loaded question. So I'll simplify it as much as I can. When I was young, I took to singing. I was super shy, but I took to singing super early. I remember being in the first grade, or kindergarten, sorry. It was kindergarten, my last day of kindergarten. And I don't know, I just had a lot of thoughts about my last day of kindergarten. I remember, and I went on my swing set, and I'm like, I'm going to sing a song about my first year of school. And so I don't remember what it was. I didn't write it down, but spent the afternoon doing that, and through the years, before I picked up the guitar, I was about 10 when I really started to really try to shape my voice, because I didn't have a nice canvas with my voice to start. So I really I went for all the hard hitters. So I started singing like Whitney Houston, and Lady Gaga had just come out and was big at the time, and Adele and all that stuff. Okay. But also Aerosmith and stuff in the mix too. So went from there, played the flute, did that for a while, taught myself to play a little bit of piano. Still don't know how to play. Then I was 17, I picked up the guitar, so that's been going on 5 years ago now. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's been a fun ride so far.
That's awesome. So what were some of your early influences?
Oh man, so that's a funny question. So my very first bands that I ever heard and remembered hearing were the Allman Brothers and Marshall Tucker and Leonard Skinner, which are still very big influences in my life today. And the first band I discovered on my own was My Chemical Romance, funny enough, if anybody knows of those guys. And I just dove in so deep with them. I knew every video. I would take my sister's camera, and she made fun of me for it. You better believe she did. Took her camera, and I'd set it up, and I'd dress like Gerard in the Welcome to the Black Parade video. And I knew every movement that he did. And, man, I was like, I'm going to do that one day. And, yeah, so that was that was where it started.
That's awesome. I can relate. I've listened to a lot of metal and stuff back in my day, too.
Yeah.
So what are you listening to nowadays?
Still those things. I kind of went through, in my life so far, I've kind of went through every genre, so there's not really a specific that I listen to. Here recently, I've kind of leaned more towards, a lot of blues has come into my life within the past couple years, so I've been learning a lot of that, and as well as some soul, like some things like Tedeschi Trucks. I've dove really deep into my Grateful Dead music, which in the past couple years, which has really influenced me, which is weird because it doesn't come off like that at first, but underlying there's a lot of influences there from them, specifically Jerry. I'm a big Jerry fan. Nice. And a little bit of everything, but focused around that soul, blues, rock, Americana in there somewhere.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's hear a song from it. What you got for us?
Yeah, so I recently got a full band together, and we're doing really good, and I thought it would make me write more rock songs, but recently the songs that I've been coming up with have been very kind of folky, very rooty songs, so this is one of those. It's a battle that we all face being an artist or just being human in general, the whole artist versus a critic thing. The song's called You Can't Live Here No More. My boyfriend, by the way, thought that I was kicking him out the house when I told him I wrote this song. You say that you don't think I'm pretty. I say too many words come out of your mouth. You keep telling me that I'll never reach my dreams. Well, I say this ends right now. I got the door and I'm swinging it wide open, and you're gonna let yourself out. Come to know that I'm my own worst critic. Well, I've got to let that part of me go. I can't live with no devil on my shoulder. No, you can't live here no more. Why do we spend so much time telling ourselves that we can't? Why do we always seem to think that the devil is our friend? back what we wanted and let him know that it's the end. I come to know that I'm my own worst critic. Well, I've got to let that part of me go. I can't live with no devil on my shoulder. No, you can't live it no more. No more. I've come to know that I'm my own worst critic. Well, I've got to let that part of me go. I can't live with no devil on my shoulder. No, you can't live here no more. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't let that devil win. You just tell him that. Get out.
I feel like that's one we can all relate to, just being our own worst critic as musicians.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's something I hear about a lot. That's a really good song.
Yeah,
I
thank you,
enjoyed
man.
that.
Thank you. Thank you all.
So, so keep moving along over here. We're going to go over to Chase. Chase, where are you from, bud?
Originally from Rock Hill, South Carolina, and now live in Charlotte.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
I see you playing a lot down that way.
I do a bunch of gigs.
That's awesome. When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 9. My grandpa was a mandolin player, and he wanted to get a lifetime mandolin. And when he got it, he got my name engraved on the fretboard, so in hopes that I would play. So I started playing mandolin when I was 9, and then started playing guitar when I was like 11, and then started playing banjo when I was 14, and just kept on doing stuff like that.
Just add to the list.
Just adding to the list, yeah. But everybody in my family plays music. My mama was a Southern gospel singer when I was a kid, so we'd go to tent revivals, and she had a gospel group she sang with. Then my daddy was in a traveling Southern rock band, so after I go to the tent revivals, and I go to bike festivals and hang around a bunch of 1%er motorcycle riders. So
Awesome. Best of both worlds.
oh yeah, it's good.
Cool, man. What's your early influences?
First, probably Bill Monroe from my grandpa,
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
Skinner, Allman Brothers, Marshall Tucker, and just stuff like that.
Everything that falls in line with that stuff,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. What about nowadays? You still listen to the same stuff, or are you venturing out?
You
into
know,
some other new ground?
kind of like Mark, I wanted to be a shredder when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
it was all about guitar. And the older I got, I was just like, the value of a song is really the story. To me now, other people are into other stuff, but I just think that a good storyteller is what makes the best songs to me.
I agree. That's something that I've grown to appreciate a lot more too in the last couple of years. I used to be a shredder back in the day, and I was just like, man, just let me write a nice little song, 3 chords and the truth, and just keep it simple.
Oh yeah.
You know? That's awesome, man. Well, what you got to play for us tonight for the first round?
Since I grew up in such a musical family, I'm ready to sing a song about my family. It's called Music in Your Blood. I got a couple old guitars and $50 in a jar, a whole list of dreams and a broke down car, and a few good stories from all the places that I've been, and it sure feels good to be back home again. My daddy plays piano, mama sings in the choir, and they tried like hell to keep my soul out of the fire. Can't even count all the bars that I've been in. Some call it living, and others call it sin. I sing about hard times and I sing about truth. I sing about good friends and I still sing the blues. I sing about God and I sing about love. All the things you learn when you got music in your blood. Papa played the guitar and he grew old before his time and gave my life to Jesus on the day he died. It's been 20 years now and ain't too much changed, and I still get down on my knees to pray. I sing about hard times and I sing about truth. I sing about good friends and I still sing the blues. I sing about God and I sing about love. All the things you learn when you got music in your blood. Music in your blood. My sister, she's a singer, and she got all the looks, and never had the heart to take the chances that I've took. She loves Dolly Parton and I like Emmylou instead. We both love Willie Nelson and the Grateful Dead. I sing about hard times and I sing about truth. I sing about good friends and I still sing the blues. I sing about God and I sing about love. All the things you learn when you got music in your blood. Music in your blood. I got a couple old guitars and $50 in a jar, but it's the family that makes you who you are.
Well done, my friend. That was a really good song. It reminded me of a lot of the 90s stuff, 90s country I grew up on. It was just really well done, man. All right, let's move on to Travis Weddington over there and finish up round one here. Travis, where are you from, buddy?
I am from Cottle Creek.
Cottle Creek.
Yeah. That's a little piece of heaven between Mooresville and Kannapolis.
Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised.
Heard that.
I was born in Mooresville.
Okay.
Spend most of my time in Mooresville.
Nice.
Yeah.
When did you start picking up the guitar, playing?
When I was 11, I was picking up my toy guitar and playing on the kitchen table when I was little, yeah. But when I was 11, I got my first guitar. Mom and Daddy took me and got one. And my good friend Darren Martin decided to give lessons at the church. So we all went, and it was a big group of us to start, and then, they dwindled off. And then there was a few of us left there at the end, and, we just – it was really good that he did that, because I'm glad that I got into it when I did.
Nice, man.
Yeah, but –
Back in the day.
Yeah, way back in the day. I'm trying to think back that far now. But, yeah, and then grew up in a bluegrass family. We would go to my aunt and uncle's house every Thursday and Friday night, and they'd always be picking in the shed over there.
Nice.
Yeah. So I didn't appreciate it the way I do now back then, but, that's what I grew up playing and singing in church and in the chorus at school. And, yeah.
Cool. So what were your early influences back when you started playing, besides that kind of bluegrass? And,
right. So it was a lot of older country, like Hank Williams and Waylon Jennings and Hank Williams Jr. I went to probably 13 Hank Williams Jr. concerts by the time I was 10. Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Mom and Dad just dragged me along. Yeah. But yeah, then once I really found, I think the first band that really caught my attention was the Allman Brothers Band, and so I followed them around everywhere I could for those high school years and shortly thereafter, and then yeah, man, it's kind of progressed, following local bands, part-time blues band for sure, and really getting into the blues scene. And that was a lot of what I did was local music.
Yep. That's one thing
just
that
wherever
we have
I could find a show happening in town, I was there.
Yeah. No, there's so much good talent here. It's hard to not be influenced by it. So I know where you're coming from with that for sure.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome, man. So what do you listen to nowadays?
A lot of bluegrass.
Yep.
Believe it or not, yeah, I do, and I'm really into this Ray Charles right now. I've been listening to the Complete Atlantic Records recordings. Yeah, there's hundreds of songs on this album, and it's just so much stuff, man. But
straight soul.
Yeah, it is
Mixed well too.
Yeah, it is. It's it's a lot different than. Once you start hearing all the different things he did, then just what you hear and what you've heard all your life, So it's been cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's always good to find stuff that you don't expect from an artist like that. You're like, wow, this is a whole different avenue I didn't ever find before. How did I not know about this?
Yeah. And then anytime I don't know what to listen to, I just throw on Jerry Garcia Band.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah.
I'm starting to see a common denominator here.
Yeah,
Leonard Skinner and Grateful Dead and Allman Brothers between all of us.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. All right, what you got to play for us for this first round?
So since I've been listening to so much Ray Charles here lately, I'm going to do a old blues song I wrote years ago. And it's kind of got that feel.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Like when I had the blues. It's been so long since I felt your sweet touch. I need you so bad. I miss you so much. I waited too long to say that I was wrong. And now, baby, you're gone. Each time I think about your sweet hand in mine, it cuts me so deep. Lord, I can't seem to find my worried mind. I know it's true. Life without you so sad and blue. Now come and save me like I need you to. Lord, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. It's been so long since I felt your sweet touch. Yeah, I need you so bad. Oh, I miss you so much. I waited too long to say that I was wrong. Now, baby, you're gone. Oh, you left me here all alone.
Excellent, man. I heard you play that song dozens of times, and I always thought it was an Allman Brothers song until now.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome, y'all. Well, that's round one for you. So now you kind of know what we're doing with this show. We're going to keep moving and do the second round. This round, we're going to ask each artist different questions instead of the same question. And Mark, we're back to you. What's the first thing you do when you feel inspired to write music?
Write it down.
Do you write it on paper? Do you put it in your phone?
Wherever, man. I will write a note, take a picture of it. I will put in my phone. I will record anything and everything to keep it from forgetting.
Catch the moment.
Yes.
No, I know what you mean, man.
I've got like all kinds of notes on my phone.
I know.
Same.
Kind of absurd because you just like add any idea you have and then you have this huge list instead of just
One
like
line,
taking the time
3
to write.
lines,
Yeah,
4
yeah,
lines.
exactly. I can
A
relate.
title.
Yep.
It's like
I got a title to a song. It's going to be written. Don't worry about it. It's coming out.
If 2 of those notes make it to songs, you're lucky. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of it's just like, wow, look at all this stuff.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think everybody seems to just want to make sure that they capture that moment when they feel inspired. So
Yeah,
interesting to hear.
I literally took all my notes about 2 weeks ago from one phone, all my little audio recordings, and put them all in one track, and it was 30 minutes
Holy cow.
worth of ideas,
That's awesome.
clips. I was
though.
like, oh man, there's a lot to go through right there.
It's nice to have that in your back pocket, though, whenever
It
you
is.
might not have inspiration. You're like, well, now I have some time. I can sit down and hone one of these songs out that I thought was going to be good a
Yep.
year ago.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Well, let's hear another song from you, buddy.
All right, well, this song here's called Never Gonna Let You Go. I wrote it, oh my God, the girls were little. I got 2 daughters. And the oldest one likes to sing this one, so it's dear to me now.
Nice.
She sings it better than I do.
Takes on a whole new meaning.
Never Gonna Let You Go. Surprised to see your face when you came back home today. Never thought I'd see you again. And I remember the day you left. You were looking at your best, and you didn't have to try. No, I ain't never gonna let you go. 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 No, no. You took a big jet plane, or maybe it was a train, and then you went around the world. And after everything you saw, all the people and their flaws, you finally made your way back to me. No, I ain't never gonna let you go. 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 No, no, no. No, no. Now we're back together again, the same place we've always been. And now you never have to cry. I loved you way back when, and I'll do it all over again. And I never have to try. No, I ain't never gonna let you go. 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 Surprised to see your face when you came back home today. I never thought I'd see you again. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, it's really nice to hear you and Travis on the same stage in this situation, because some people might not know that you and Travis have been playing together in several bands over the years and stuff, and
Many a year.
many a year. So it's nice to hear both of y'all's sides of the stories, but still combined. I don't know. There's something cool about that. I really enjoy it. That's an awesome song, man.
We got the same roots, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fits really well.
Spread out.
All right, Dani, let's move on over to you. So when did you realize that music was such a great outlet for expression?
Oh man, it's like it was something, I don't know. I feel like somehow, like this sounds, I don't know what it sounds like, but I feel like I was just, I don't know. I feel like I've always felt that way, and I don't know why. Nobody in my family is musical, and like I said, from the time of being 5 years old, I just remember being obsessed with it, and I don't know, I just took to it immediately, which I was very artsy in all kinds of ways, but music was always my favorite, so.
Gotcha. So, but you just recently started writing your own originals too.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you as far as an outlet for expression? Do you enjoy doing that? Is it challenging, or like, do you find it to be songs come out easy, like what's your experience with that so far?
Man, it's been all of the above. I think here recently I've kind of really just taken off with being able to put a song together how I want, and naturally was a thing, because I would keep trying to put these songs together, and I wasn't really doing it natural to me and natural to what I said. It was like I was trying to find the right way to say what I wanted to say. So recently, I've just been, like Mark mentioned, putting all my thoughts down, anything that I catch wind of, and keeping that antenna open for whatever's coming through the airwaves, whatever ideas I can snatch from the airwaves. And it's been really cool to grow as a writer, and I feel like I've recently just kind of leveled up at that point. So it's been really exciting.
It's awesome. I'm excited to watch you grow. It's been a really cool process. So what's your next song that you got for us?
Well, from that question, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This was one of the first songs. I'm working on my first record, and I believe we picked all the songs that we're going to put on that first record. And to get started, to get me rolling, my mentor and producer for this record, Rocky Lynn, really was a big help in helping me find my voice. He would take my kind of tattered ideas and help me put them together in a way that was natural to me. And this was one of those songs that we came up with, one of the first ones that we came up with together. And it's a true story. I was in culinary school and doing really well at Johnson Wales University. And I knew that that's what I was going to do, because I was like, I'll never get on stage. I was too scared to do it at the time. And then I did get on stage, and it was karaoke the first time. And that got me out there, and then I learned to play the guitar and went from there. And it got to the point where I was like, man, I got to choose something because I had to work full time because I had bills to pay, you know. Sure. Didn't live on campus or anything like that. So I had to choose between school or music. Essentially, it got to that point, and I ended up dropping out of culinary school, which I don't recommend anybody to drop out of school, especially not if you don't want to be in debt that much for that long. But I do encourage following your dreams, and along that way, there's going to be people that might tell you that, you know, you'll never make it doing that, or you can't honestly do that, or when you're going to get a real job, or all this stuff that they throw at us, and they're always wrong, because you can always do what you want. And all these fellas up here and myself are prime examples, as well as many people in the community. Do what you want to in life, and the song's called The Truth.
Tell it.
Say when you're gonna get a job, are you gonna go to college? You can't waste your whole life singing in some bar. You need a steady boyfriend, you're on the town every evening. Every Sunday morning we're wondering where you are. Girl, what's up with you? Tell us the truth. I'm like green grass and clover, high tide and 6 days sober. All I see in front of me is blue sky. There's nothing in my rear view. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm not gonna hang around this one pony town and wait to die. Like you, and you. That's the truth. Well, you know it is. This ain't what you want from me. I'm not who you want me to be. I'm not living for you, I'm living for me. Everything's gonna work out alright. Everything's gonna be just fine. The grapes gotta spend some time in the barrel before they make the wine. You see, people, I'm just learning how to fly. I'm like Tupelo honey and Carolina moonshine. Get rockin' just after midnight. Turn up the gas, burn this damn place down. Well, I'm a sinner and a wind, breathing on a wildfire, burning bridges, holding on for dear life, drinking in the springtime of my youth. I ain't got time for you, you or you. That's the truth. Oh, and freedom ain't free if you're tied down. I can't reach for my dreams if my hands and feet are bound. Let's let loose tonight and have a drink or two, 'cause I just wanna sing to you, and you, and you. 'Cause I'm like green grass and clover, high tide and 6 days sober. All I see in front of me is blue sky. There's nothing in my rear view. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm not gonna hang around this one pony town and wait to die. Like you, and you, and you. And that's the truth. Thank you, guys.
Love that
Thank
song.
you.
Love that song.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorites.
I hear you, girl.
Yeah, I love hearing that song. It's awesome.
Thank
I
you,
can't wait to
guys.
hear
Thank
the
you so
finished
much.
version on the album. That's going to be really exciting.
Thank you.
All right, Chase, let's move on over to you, buddy. I'm going to ask you, what does the phrase pay your dues mean to you?
Well, it depends on if you want the R-rated version or if you want the. I'll give you the PG-13. I think that paying your dues is really just going out and busting your ass and not making a lot of money and just finding who you want to be as an artist. You know, you see a lot of people, they just kind of go with the wave and whatever's popular. It's like they're out just trying to do whatever it takes to get, especially nowadays, like with social media, it's like, well, what's going to be the next trend? What's going to be the next this? What's going to get the most eyes on me? And, you know, I've always kind of been the type of person to say, you know, I'm going to play what I want to play, and people that are going to like it, they ain't going to like it, and I don't really have any control of it, but I'm just going to write songs that I like. So, you know, you go out and you bust your ass and you try to do all the things that, you know, you can control. Like, I can control how many songs I write. I can control how many gigs I play. Yep. You know, I can't control if anybody likes it. Yeah. So, I mean, when you pay your dues, you're just trying to, you got to pay somebody for the inspiration and stuff like that, man. And I think that it's all just going out and doing it. Yeah, man. The only way to really be an artist is to do it.
Nice. Very well put. That's awesome, man. Yeah. Can't agree more. What kind of song you got for us next, man?
Well, I just had a new record come out in June, and it's entitled Sad Songs and Duets, so I'll probably play that song.
All right.
And this is a duet, but unfortunately, I don't have a duet partner. So, Danny, I should have conspired with you earlier. So, here's this one. It's about paying your dues out in bars and people you meet and life you live being a musician. So, here you go. Well, it's the same old story from a different town. Back when I was wild, I thought you were the one, the queen of my nights. You brought my demons to light. And you were an angel, and you were my muse. And dark leather jacket, and high dollar shoes. Well, you swept me away and turned the night into day. We sang sad songs and duets, drunken lullabies, and I don't even care about these tears in my eyes. I'm thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Well, it's one for the money and two for the pain. $100 bill pointed straight at your brain. It drives me insane. Well, it drives me insane. Well, if it wasn't for the Beatles and dingy old bars, rock and roll t-shirts and beat up old cars, you think we'd have met? That's a losing bet. Well, it's coffee in the morning and triple black gin. Sure couldn't help the poor shape I was in, falling too fast. Oh, it wasn't meant to last. We sang sad songs and duets, drunken lullabies, and I don't even care about these tears in my eyes. I'm thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Well, it's one for the money, two for the pain. $100 bill pointed straight at your brain. It drives me insane. Well, it drives me insane. So why'd you have to go and break my heart again? You're the only love I thought I'd known. I guess I'll deal with my reasons why again. And I guess I'm better off sleeping all alone. We sang sad songs and duets, drunken lullabies. And I don't even care about these tears in my eyes. I'm thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Well, it's one for the money, two for the pain. $100 bill pointed straight at your brain. It drives me insane. Well, it drives me insane since you've been gone.
That was awesome. Title track off of his newest album, Sad Songs and Duets. Y'all can find that also. We got a little merch table out there in the hallway when you walk in. So when we take an intermission break, y'all check out his albums he's got out there. It's Chase Killough. And we're going to move on to Travis here, close out this second round. And Travis, I'm going to ask you, so let's say you just finished writing a song and you notice that it sounds kind of similar to another artist. How do you go about fixing that up, or do you just leave it the same way and run with it? What do you do?
I usually just run with it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
That's the way it came out. So,
yeah, exactly.
It just happens that two people in different places wrote something that sounded the same, I think.
There's only 12 notes. I mean.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Make a mashup for later.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome.
We'll just learn that song too and then do both of them.
I do that sometimes, honestly. I found myself doing that many a time, actually.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. Mashup.
That's cool, man. Yeah, sometimes it's good to just keep it simple and not change it too much. And as long as it's not like you can't get the other lyrics from that other song out of your head when you play the song you're trying to write, then it's like, man, this is kind of a problem, I'm starting to think.
Yeah, that's it. And I've definitely written a couple songs that were the exact same tune as another song. You find out later.
I think we've all done that a couple times.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool. Well, so what's this last song you got for us right now for this round?
I think I'll do. It's called "What It Is."
I haven't heard this one forever.
It's something I wrote sometime back. It's actually one of the newer songs I've written.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm in a, I haven't been striking pen to paper here much lately. Life is wide open.
Just lean on the old reliables.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Blow strong down this rocky path I'm on. Lord knows I never wanted it this way. But looking back on all the things I've said and done along the way, I don't regret it for a minute. I'll keep on giving, 'cause it is what it is. What it is. It is what it is. And I'll keep holding on to hope when there's no hope left for you. Tripped up, smoked up, just easing my mind. I tried hard to make sense of it all. And looking back now, I keep wondering how. I tried hard to keep giving, but it's hell to make a living. It is what it is. It is what it is. What it is, and I'll keep holding on to hope. There's no hope left for holding on to hope, and there's no hope left for you. Yeah, it is what it is.
Awesome. I love how everybody's kind of jamming with each other and warming up now, too. It's really, really cool. I'm loving it, guys. Just in time for us to take a little break. We're going to have a little intermission here, and we're having an excellent time learning about our artists tonight. Y'all stick around for more, and we'll be right back.
The Old Jail Listening Room is housed in the former Iredell County Jail. It was built in the early 1900s and closed its doors in the early 1970s, following construction of a new county jail. Although it was once a 2-story block of cells, it has since been transformed into a place for artists to share and create locally. If you are interested in performing on Roots in the Round, send an email with examples of your music to info@grassrootsentertainmentgroup.com.
So welcome back to Roots in the Round. This is going to be round 3, and this round is presented by 158 on Main. 158 on Main is downtown Mooresville's place to be for unique drinks, food, and live music. Stop in for a special night out and enjoy their one-of-a-kind cocktails, and my personal favorite, their pimento cheese dip with bacon jam. That stuff, woo, buddy, I'll tell you what,
Great.
it is some serious business. So we're going to go ahead and move over here to Mark, and this round is going to be a cover round. We're going to have our artists play a song that someone else, basically a song that they wish they wrote. We'll look at it like that. And so I'm going to ask him a question and then let him play a song. And the question I'm going to be asking each of y'all is going to be, what did you listen to on the way to tonight's show?
Silence. And then the conversation and confusion in my head. And then I turned right on Amity Hill and was like, ooh, Horror Road. And Travis did a little spooky sound because we rode together. Ooh, I got
Said,
scared.
you know, we're going to one of the most haunted places in Iredell County.
Yes.
And we're turning on Amity Hill Road.
Look out.
We're in
Look
an
out.
old
It's
jailhouse.
getting scary.
Well, silence, man. I can relate. I drive around with the radio off sometimes because sometimes my tape deck doesn't work, or there's nothing good on the radio.
Ask me what I have in my CD player.
What you got in your CD player, Mark?
I got an artist named Travis Weddington in there.
I've heard of him. I need to get one of those CDs.
I got bootlegs for days.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bootlegs.
That's awesome. Well, what cover song are you gonna play for us tonight, man?
Well, I'm going to play Ooh La La by The Faces.
Nice.
Something that,
It's like a sing-along. I feel like everybody.
yeah, man, it's one of those songs that makes you happy. And
Yeah.
my brother did it one night randomly, and I was like, I didn't know you knew that. He goes, I didn't. I just started playing it and felt right, and he knew the words to the whole song. And I was like,
Nice. One of them songs.
yeah, right. Oh, Granddad laughed at all his words. I thought he was a bitter man, spoken women's way. They say they trap you, use you before you even know. Love is blind, far too kind, ever let it show. I say I wish that I know what I know now. When I was young, I say I wish that I know what I know now. When I'm stronger. Can't such a pretty show steal your heart away. Backstage, back on the dressing rooms in gray. Said they come on strong before too long, make you feel a man. But love is blind, you soon will find you're just a boy again. I say I wish that I know what I know now. When I was young, I say I wish that I know what I know now. When I'm stronger. Want a kiss, but you get a cheek, makes you wonder where you are. So you want some more, she's fast asleep, leaves you twinkling with the stars. Say, poor young grandson, nothing I can say. Say you have to learn, just like me, and that's the hardest way. La la, la la, yeah. That I know what I know now. When I was younger, say wish that I know what I know now. When I was stronger, say wish that I know what I know now. When I was younger, say wish that I know what I know now. When I'm stronger. Thank you, guys.
Very nice.
That was great.
I don't think I really ever heard anybody cover that song. I'm thinking about it. That's a really good one.
Oh, well, thank
Yeah, Mark was the first one I've heard cover it.
Yeah,
and I
man.
told him it made me so happy when I
Yeah,
heard
the
him do
first
that
time I
song.
played it, Travis looked over and he was like, "Oh my God!"
It's like one of them songs that everybody
spot
doesn't
right
even
there.
realize they want to hear. It's just like, I don't know. That's perfect, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Danny, what cover song are you going to play for us tonight? And also, what did you listen to on the way to the show this evening?
So it started with Billy Strings.
Oh, yeah.
And then I realized that I should probably go over the words so I don't forget the words to this song and the next song. So then I listened to myself sing the songs over and over and over until I got here.
That's always fun.
So I don't know that I wouldn't call that very pleasant, but you know, we're here and hopefully I won't forget the words. I'm going to laugh if I do. You guys can laugh with me. I'm going to do a Dolly Parton song called Wildflowers.
You're going to do just fine.
Thank you, guys. It's my favorite Dolly Parton song. Just all around, just a beautiful song. There's nothing I would change about it, and very fitting for the mood I feel tonight. So I'm gonna try it out. Well, the hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun, and I refused to just wither Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. So I ran, fearing not where I go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were commonly close and had no room for growth, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left. Took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged. I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I just let him decide where we go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild rambling rose seeking mysteries untold. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for the help on that one, y'all. Thank you.
Nice. I can't say I've ever heard that Dolly Parton song.
Oh, man, that's beautiful.
That was great.
I actually think it was her and Loretta and
I listened to a lot.
someone else that actually did that song originally. Go check it. It's
Really?
it's really cool, the original version. But
Well, I enjoyed that version. It was-
thank you,
it was
man.
really
Thanks
good.
for joining in. All you guys.
All right, Chase, let's move on to you, bud. What'd you listen to on the way here, man?
I listened to 3 songs. I listened to an Elton John song. I listened to a Blaze Foley song, and I listened to another Elton John song. And I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to do, and I settled on Elton John. I think that it's a songwriting thing, and in my personal opinion, I think that Bernie Taupin and Elton John are the best songwriting duo of all time. I put them above Lennon and McCartney, personally.
Nice.
But-
Cool. Well, it was either a really short drive or those are some really long songs. I know you're from Charlotte, right?
Well, then I listened to 20 minutes of Yonder Mountain String Band
There you
just burning down.
Just clear your head a little bit. Cool. Well, let's hear the one that you chose then, man.
So I'm going to do Someone Saved My Life Tonight by Elton John. When I think of those East End lights, muggy nights and curtains drawn, the little room downstairs, when prima donna Lord, you really should have been there, sitting like a princess perched in her electric chair. And there's one more beat and I can't hear you anymore. We've all gone crazy lately. My friends out there rolling around the basement floor. Ooh. And someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. And all about hypnotized sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, and fly away, and high away, and bye-bye. Never realized the passing hours, the evening showers, slip notes hanging in my darkest dreams. And strangled by your haunted social scene, and just a pawn I play in dominating queen. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Listen to me good, sleeping myself tonight, sick and tired, thank God my music's still alive. Ooh. And someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. And all about hypnotized sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, and fly away, and high away, and bye-bye. Well, I could have walked head on to the deep end of the river, clinging to your stocks and bonds, paying your HP demands forever. They're coming in the morning with a truck to take me home. Someone saved my life tonight, and someone saved my life tonight, and someone saved my life tonight. So save your strength and ride the field you play alone. And someone saved my life tonight, Sugar Bear. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. And all about the hypnotized sweet freedom whispered in my ear. Butterfly, and butterflies are free to fly, and fly away, and high away, and bye-bye,
And someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. And someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. And someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. And someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight.
Good stuff, my dude. Thank you. It's really cool hearing a song like that you're used to hearing on piano on an acoustic guitar. You don't really recognize it at first, and then you have to kind of adapt to it and get used to it. And then, I don't know, it's just really nice to hear it that way. It's refreshing.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, Travis, on to you, man. What'd you listen to on the way the show this evening?
I listened to Mark. Yeah. We were talking all kind of nonsense.
Y'all rode together, so I
did.
kind of
We
already
rode
asked
together.
this question, basically.
Yeah. I talked about how I couldn't hear his tires anymore because he got some new tires.
Ooh,
yeah,
fancy.
They're radials. Look out. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
And it seemed like the closer we got, like you said, the more silent it got. That's what we got. Yeah. Awesome. So, man, I started really getting in my head too. Like, what am I going to do? What's going to happen?
What am I going to play?
What is it going to look like?
Do I remember my lyrics?
Yeah.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah, I was really worried about this talking part.
I know, me too.
Well, you've done good.
But here we are, chit-chatting. Let's hear the cover that you got in store for us this evening, man.
All right. I think we'll do that old Mel Tillis song. I learned it listening to Doc Watson. Let's see. He did it a lot. He did it, you know, I don't know. I first time I'd heard the Mel Tillis version was actually this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it was cool too. But you know, it's not Doc Watson.
Doesn't hit the same.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's a great song. It's definitely a good story and words that people need to hear. You know, what I take from it is if you want something, go out and get it, and you know, nobody's gonna do it for you. Mm-hmm. Make it happen. Yeah. So walk on, boy. Well, I was born one morning, the rain pouring down. I heard my mammy say to my pappy, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Left my mammy and my pappy, I was just about the age of 10. And I got me a job working on the levee, towing the water for the harder working men. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. A rich man to make all the money, and the poor boy do the work. And a rich man he living high on the hog, and the poor boy lives in the dirt. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road. And there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load.
one day my pappy told me some advice I'd like to give to you. Son, find a good woman and be good to her, and she gonna be good to you. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road where there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, if anyone should ever ask you just who is that fella Brown, you can tell him I'm the boy that left his hammer smoking where he beat that steam drill down. Walk on, boy. We walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Well, there ain't nobody in this whole wide world gonna help you carry your load. Yeah. Thanks, Chase. Killed it. Turn that guitar into a box over there.
Yeah, I was today years old when I found out that was a Mel Tillis song too. I thought that was Doc Watson, honestly. Very interesting. Learn something new every day, man.
I assumed it was an old
Traditional or
public domain tune.
I kind of assumed that pretty much too, being Doc Watson played it so much.
Right.
Most of the songs he did were in that vein. Very cool, man. Those are some awesome covers, y'all. Really good selection. So, y'all, it's time for the last round this evening. It's going to be the fourth round, and this one's actually presented by Mooresville Tattoo Company. Established in 2019 by Mark T. Evans, Mooresville Tattoo Company specializes in custom tattoos for serious tattoo collectors. You can find them on both Instagram and Facebook at Mooresville Tattoo Company. Or actually, Mooresville Tattoo Co.
Motat Co.
Co.
Not only will he ease your pain with music, but he brings the pain.
Quite literally.
A whole big old bag of it.
Don't really have any questions or anything for this round. Basically, I just want to kind of get some information so that the listeners can find you guys somewhere after they get done watching you on this show. If they want to find you online or YouTube or some shows that you're playing in the future, what you got?
Well, to find me, you can look up Mark T. Evans, Fell from the Hill. I have an album I put out a long time ago. Travis and I did that together. I think we put that out in 2012, I think it was. It got released. But anyway.
It was 2012. 'Cause I just saw that.
So, right now, Red Eye Gemini Music, you can find on Instagram, Facebook, Reverb Nation. We have a YouTube channel as well, Red Eye Gemini Music. So anything that we're going to be doing in the future, you can look up all those outlets and get some information. For sure.
Perfect, man. Well, we really enjoyed having you on the show this evening, and just want to hear what you got next for this last round.
So this is a new song I just wrote. Still kind of getting comfortable with it. It's about Harlan, Iowa. My girl's from Harlan, Iowa. She was telling me a story about her childhood living and how she'd never go back there, but a lot of the stuff that she was saying in the story just kind of makes you want to go back there because it's simple.
Yeah.
You know, very simple. It just reminded me of growing up as a kid.
Nice.
And so that's what it is.
All right, cool.
That girl never left Harlan, I heard. She still lives around the curve. I remember the time she got a hold of me. She pushed me in the mud and she made me bleed. With a tear in my eye, I made my way home. Never will I throw these sticks and stones. Her mama was a rough and a hard one. Her daddy was a shovel, and there's nothing there but some memories. No, I'm never going back to Harlan. The world's waiting on me. In fact, I'm gonna take the hard road. Oh baby, oh can't you see? This ain't no place to be. Friday night, quarterback through a pass. Hear the crowd cheering for a touchdown. Makes me feel like I wanted more. Never dreamed to be a movie star. Never learned to play the guitar. But I lay a bet on a 5-card draw. But what I know now, I didn't know then. When I left town, I never see her again. And that's just the way it goes. No, I'm never gone back to Harlan. The world's waiting on me. In fact, I'm gonna take the hard road. Oh baby, can't see. This ain't no place to be. Saturday night, quarter-mile to try. So fast we never even look back. And I can remember things we shouldn't have done. Her daddy was a race car driver. My daddy was a race car driver. And we raced each other just for fun. North Road's named after numbers. Westbound setting in the summer. And I can feel myself getting cold. No, I'm never going back to Harlan. The world's waiting on me. In fact, I'm gonna take the hard road. Oh baby, oh can't you see? No, I'm never going back to Harlan. The world's waiting on me. In fact, I'm gonna take the hard road. Oh baby, oh can't you see? This ain't no place to be. Thank you, guys.
I like that. Being a kid that grew up until I was 12 up in Illinois, I can kind of relate and see a lot of similarities in Iowa and Illinois. You know, dirt
Yep.
track racing and the football team thing. Just sounds like where I grew up too, really.
It makes you kind of want to go back there,
A little bit, but I love it down here. I don't think I'm going back.
Weather's a lot better, right?
It's a little better for sure. A lot of better talent down here, I'm gonna have to say too. It's just abound.
Well, I'd like to thank you for having me on the show, bro.
Thanks, man. I'm so
Josh,
glad you could be a part
John.
of it. All right, Danny. Let's see. I don't really have any questions for you. Just want to talk to you about where we can find you at your next gigs and your social media and stuff like that. Where can the listeners find you?
Yeah, so my name's a weird spelling, so there's that. But you can find all the socials and everything on DaniKerrmusic.com. There's links to all those on there.
Kerr is Kerr.
Yes.
Just to clarify for y'all.
DaniKerr. Very strange. My ancestors were potato farmers, so I guess they didn't have grammar skills, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I wondered, like, growing up, I was like, why can't I just say Kerr? And my dad's like, nope, that's not it. It's Kerr. And so it's been an ongoing thing. So Kerr, or however you say it, it's cool. They find me on, like I said, DaniKerrmusic.com. Facebook's where I post all the events regularly. Instagram, we try to do a monthly post. I play weekly with myself and with a full band, and they're really cool because they're two different dynamics. So cool gig that I got coming up. Actually, this Friday I'll be at Fourth Creek Brewing here in Statesville. So any of you Statesvillians or anybody that wants to come down to Statesville, I'll be right here on Friday. And band-wise, we're looking forward to debuting on the Apps and Taps Pontoon stage, opening up for Jill Goodson November 27th. So that'll be a fun time, too. Thank you, guys. And, yeah, it's been an honor to be here. I also want to thank Bryan and all the Grassroots crew for putting this on. And, man, it's been such an amazing experience sharing the stage with all these guys. I can't even talk. It's just so, so overwhelmed with happiness and just inspiration. So...
That's okay. That's not a bad thing.
Right? I'll take it.
Thank
It's
you.
a good overwhelming.
Right? That's the best kind of overwhelming. I like that
sure.
kind. I'll take it. So yeah, and I reckon for my last song, I've never done this out in public. I just finished it up. Well, I don't even know if it's finished up yet, but I declared it finished up a few days ago, and it's called November, and I'm not going to explain it much, but I'll see if you guys like it. I also want to thank you guys for being here as well. Thank you for supporting live music and being here. We couldn't do it without y'all. There's people out there live every day, not knowing how or why they came. I'll be honest, I'm just like that. Never read the book, but I know where my heart's at. Place that I've ever felt the ghost was in a crowded hall with mostly broken people, singing songs that get them through the day. It's the only place I've looked my soul dead in the face. I've talked to angels through strings, heard them calling my name, but the only way I know I've done okay is if I get to where Betty went someday. Hope I make it there someday. Now I'm at the edge where life seems to fade a little quicker every day. When I'm gone, well, I hope this finds you well. When I see those bond locks, I'll let you know I made it out of hell. I've talked to angels through strings, heard them calling my name, but the only way I know I've done okay is if I get to where Betty went someday. If I get to where Betty went someday, I'll make it there someday. Thank you. Thank y'all so much again.
Sounds pretty stitched up to me. Nice.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
I'd call that one finished and close the book.
I'll take it. I'll take your word for it.
Nice stuff, Danny.
Thank you.
All right, Chase, let's move on to you, buddy. Where can we find your stuff besides that new album you just put out?
Well, I actually just put out a new website that should be done by the end of the month. So that's www.chasekillough.com. So you can do music/chasekillough.com, or you can do lessons/chasekillough.com, depending on what you'd like to check out.
Cool.
So there's that, and then if you got Spotify, you can check out my both my albums are on Spotify, or you can go out front there and buy one.
Best option.
I'd appreciate that. And so my landlord. So this song is about one of the many trips I've made out west for my musical ventures. And I wrote this on the way to Rogers, Arkansas to visit a friend. And it was quite an experience because I was in Nashville, and somebody had gotten into an altercation in the room underneath me, and there's a bunch of police there, and I was like, I think somebody's going to get killed here tonight, so I'm probably going to leave a little early. So I took off up the road and went down I-40 and then went up 49 into Arkansas. Then I drove across Missouri and Kansas. I don't know if you've ever driven through Kansas. It's probably the absolute worst place you can ever drive. Straight and flat
yep.
for as long as you can stand it, and then you drive some more.
Soybeans.
Yeah. Windmills. I saw a lot of windmills.
Too. Yeah, buddy.
So, anyways, this song's called Talk of the Town. It's about my adventure out west. "400 miles from where I've been, a few more days, I'm gonna do it again. Close my eyes because it's hard to see these highway lights, they're blinding me. Tomorrow I'll be the talk of the town. I guess I don't see so many strangers come around. Make some new friends, sing some old songs. Tomorrow I'll be traveling on. Heading 40 west, and up to 49, 5 a.m. You see the sunshine. And boy, where you from? When you headed back, it's been a long time
since we heard somebody talk like that. Tomorrow I'll be talk of the town. I guess it don't seem too many strangers come around. Make some new friends, sing some old songs. Tomorrow I'll be traveling on. In church signs and diners, and truck stop dives and flyers of places to see. And caffeine and smoke rings, and faces you may never see again. Tomorrow I'll be the talk of the town. I guess it don't seem too many strangers come around. Make some new friends and sing some old songs. Tomorrow I'll be traveling on.
Very nice, man.
Thank you.
About 4 chords in the truth, pretty much.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 extra. It's awesome, though, man. All right, Travis, we're going to close out the night with you. Tell us where we can find you and where you're going to be playing next, and hit us with a song, man.
Well, I post all my stuff to Facebook. I'm old school. I did play with a couple bands, play with Cottle Creek, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and all over. Steven does a good job of getting us out there.
Nice.
Yeah, he's way better than me at that. But we actually have 2 more shows this year, and then we're going to hold off for a while. Yeah. Adam and Sydney are going to have a little one, so we're going to take some time off and let them get adjusted. Yeah. But we're going to do the Visualite Theater this Thursday, and then Ice House Amphitheater down in Lexington, South Carolina on Friday, and then we get ready for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Red Eye Gemini, we do have a December 4th at Waterside.
Yeah, we do.
I forgot to say that.
Yes.
Then that's your last show.
Yeah, that is that was Cottle Creek stuff. Yeah, and then I'm playing with Mark too and Red Eye Gemini. We got the Waterside show and possibly whatever else pops up between now and April, and then I'm here and there. I'm gonna start doing the Kilted Buffalo over on Langtree every Thursday night starting in December again.
Okay.
And so I'll be there once a week.
Cool, man.
If you want to come hang out and get your hair cut and listen to some music.
Interesting combo, but you never know.
Have a beer,
awesome.
play some pool, get your hair cut.
Strangely specific.
Yeah. But I'm around. I get around. So look hard enough. You'll find me.
There he is.
Sneak in wherever I can get in. I'm gonna do a song about what happens when you don't have such a good year in the field. You know, our corn's not gonna do very well this year. The struggles that the farmer puts up with, and a little bit of everybody, really. Depends on how you want to interpret it. Hold on, I got a tune. Yeah, and you throw one string out of whack, it throws them all out of whack.
Especially in the wintertime. They don't like it. These wooden things. We do tune because we care. We'll just put that out there.
It's the tuna song.
Yeah. Tuning. Mm-hmm.
tell you all the story about a man I know. Spent all his hard time working, he don't have much to show. Don't know what in this old world that he's got left to do. Sit right there in this rocking chair and sing the blues. Lord, I'm gonna try to get by. Get high to get by, and it works sometimes. But it was late in the evening, getting close to harvest time. Worries laid heavy, cause his well had done run dry. Sitting back, thinking back, not quite sure just how to act. The hard times won't fade, but he don't care. He sits right there in this rocking chair and gets high. Oh, and he gets by. Lord, I'm gonna try to get by. Sometime. Oh, I'm gonna try to get by.
Thank y'all.
Nice. All right, y'all. Mark T. Evans, Dani Kerr, Chase Killough, Travis Weddington. My name is Bryan Olson, and I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. And I want to give a special thanks to the Arts Council and John and Sochi Koppelmeyer for letting us do this here. Gene with M1 Productions for making this sound so good and making everything look awesome up here. And all of our sponsors and all of our artists and all the live audience, we really appreciate y'all. And we don't think we could have done any better for our first kickoff for this new series, Roots in the Round. Thanks, y'all.
We hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Roots in the Round. This has been a Grassroots Entertainment Group presentation. With services including content creation, marketing, management, event hosting, and more, Grassroots will help you meet your brand improvement goals. Check out www.gregnc.com for more information. Thank you for watching Roots in the Round. We'll see you next time.